Hello and welcome to another reaction video. This time we're doing the Nintendo Direct from the 23rd of September. I'm doing this the day after because I didn't want to stay up till 1 in the morning watching this, so yeah. The heck? Oh, Crapcom. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Not playing Monster Hunter ever.
Party during the day or at night. It's almost time to party in the Mario Party Superstars game.
We already
along
know.
With Spaceland Nintendo eShop.
No thank you.
A new RPG is in the cards.
Meh.
Voice
Really?
of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Really doesn't look like anything I want to play.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being.
What?
October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop. Uncover more stories in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Skip?
Ready, set, Chocobo! Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience. Opponents.
So Final Fantasy
Acquire
Mario
parasites
Kart.
of the same element to cast even more powerful spells. Chocobo GP races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
What did you think? Before we show you our
I
next
think
video,
that that's a
we
pretty
have some news about the last fighter for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
rip-off kind of way of making a
Mr.
game
Sakurai,
of
the
your
game's
own
director,
franchise.
will reveal this fighter in the final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on.
No, I really
Now,
don't care about
please
Smash.
take a look at this.
Kirby. A 3D Kirby game. Really? Did we have something like that ever before? Honestly, I never played much of any Kirby games.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Uh-huh. Literally don't care.
Since its launch lines,
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun. 4 more free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game.
Uh-huh.
Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character. What's this? An invitation. You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters, which this holiday. A beloved Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Blast off to captivating planets.
How
and
many
join
skips
forces
are
with
there
Jedi,
gonna be?
Droids. There's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. In the cloud version of Dying Light 2, Stay Human, you need to master both part. In Triangle Strategy, a fiery
Skip!
chronicle of war presented in stunning HD 2D. My apologies.
Stunning HD 2D, what the fuck?
That changes.
You are faced with overwhelming power. Your highest priority should be simply to survive.
Metroid Dread. Huh. It's an actual Metroid game.
Samus Aran.
Great. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, well, good for any Metroid fans.
How was that? Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online. Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018.
Yeah.
In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
What?
As a part of this new plan's content,
Wait.
you'll
Okay.
be able to play a collection of
Nintendo 64?
The Nintendo 64 system launched 25 years
You're
ago.
doing an
I think this
N64
system gave many
emulator?
players their first 3D gaming experiences, as well as intense 4-player multiplayer action. With Nintendo Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online. Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
Sega Genesis emulator as well.
you can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system. This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever you'd like. The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games.
How much more is it gonna cost?
Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
How much does the expansion pack cost?
This new membership plan will be added in late October. Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans. Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan. We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information.
Okay, so they
For now, however,
are not gonna
we'd
tell
like
us
to
yet.
announce the games that will be available when it launches.
So, okay, let me actually look at this. Mario 64, literally irrelevant, cause one, it's on the frickin' 3D All Stars, and probably better there than the emulator is going to be. Mario Kart 64, I literally have that on the N64. Star Fox, I was never a frickin' fan of. Yoshi's Story, I was never a fan of Yoshi games. Zelda Ocarina of Time, I absolutely have no interest in Zelda games. Winback Covered Operations, I have no idea what that is. Mario Tennis, I have no interest in. Dr. Mario 64, I have no interest in. And what the heck even is that thing on the right?
You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64 game shown here.
As for the Genesis titles, Castlevania, yeah, good if anybody wants to play that. Contra. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Echo the Dolphin. Never heard of that. Golden Axe. Never heard of that. Mostly because I never knew anybody who had a Sega Genesis. I have no idea about any of the others. Sonic 2. Okay, yeah, but no idea what all of these are, other than that.
As well as these Genesis games. We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X, as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games going forward.
Snap! They're gonna add Snap! I mean, that would be cool in terms that the emulator fucks up the frickin' like the PC emulator, Project 64 fucks up the graphics on that, but I have that game on the N64. Paper Mario. Oh,
Further-
there was Kirby 64. I'm going to assume that that was a 3D Kirby game because I asked before whether we ever had a 3D Kirby game. Also
We
Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah,
prepared
that's
Nintendo
not bad.
64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same
Yo!
style controls from their original releases. Both can be used wirelessly. These controllers will be available for purchase by any Nintendo Switch Online member.
I kind of want to get the N64 one because that's going to be a USB version of that controller, basically. Like, there's no way that doesn't work on PC. So, I would be able to use that for the emulator. If anything.
There's plenty to play in these collections. Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary,
Skip.
you'll explore Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music. Later today.
Uh-huh. Yeah, good for any Castlevania fans. I'm
Almighty
not
Classic returns.
interested.
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch. Lord of Darkness. You'll wait. A new chapter is about to unfold.
Deltarune. Huh. Personally not interested? Hot Wheels Unleashed. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, not really into any of that.
Everything. There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san. Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters in holiday 2022.
Good.
The release
Next.
date for North America is on December 21st, and seeing Mario and his friends in the movie. First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy.
Who?
I can't. Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie Day.
Who? I literally have no idea who any of these voices.
Bowser will be
Hey!
played by the one and only Jack Black.
Nice!
I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack's son.
Jack Black as
Keegan-
Bowser.
Keegan-Michael Key will
That's
be
actually
playing
a
Toad.
great idea.
I'm looking forward to great comedic moments. Back to you.
Not a huge movie fan in the first place, but I guess
Please look
I'll
forward
watch
to
that
Mario's
eventually.
adventure, jumping into
As
the
soon as
world
it's
of
not
motion
in
pictures.
theaters anymore, but on like a streaming
We'd like
service.
to show you this.
Splatoon! Skip!
So, what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022. Please look forward to future updates. Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today. Please
Good.
take a look.
The fuck?
Bad boy.
Bayonetta. Still not in the least interested in that. I have zero interest in that at all. So yeah, that means that's all for this direct, right? I really don't care. But yeah, so much for this direct. There was literally nothing that I would be even slightly excited about, but that's exactly what I expected, because I am not a huge fan of anything Nintendo, but yeah. I mean, I find it interesting that they're gonna put out an N64 emulator for the Switch and a Sega Genesis emulator for the Switch. But other than that, I mean, it's cool that Jack Black is gonna voice Bowser in that movie, but yeah, this is gonna be a very short reaction video, because there was not much to react to. Most of this was just meh, exists, great. Nice for people who like the series, but hey, I'm not one of those. Yeah, I'll see you for the next conference of whatever sort is coming next. I don't know. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWDadmin. Bye.